Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my very first podcast series on how to start your journey of Quran memorization. Now let's jump right into the why. Well, obviously you're doing this for the sake of Allah. Just remember that each letter is equivalent to 10 rewards. And when you start your Quran memorization, you are literally going to be attached to the Quran. So just imagine you reading the Quran every day. That's a form of protection. And it keeps your doors open. It opens your doors. If you could memorize the words of Allah and use it and understand it, what else? What would be difficult? What won't be easy for you? There's nothing that will be difficult for you in terms of work, studies, everything related to life. So there really are 5 steps, with obviously the first step being the intention. Now step 2 is start now and figure it out later. You're going to have to fight procrastination. If you're the type of person that has been saying, oh, I'm going to start tomorrow, then please, it won't do you good. Start now. And you would want to get someone qualified enough to teach you the Quran, add for you, and also teach you the tafsir of the Quran, because memorizing the Quran together with the tafsir is going to make your understanding and your mode of memorization and the length and also the duration of your memorization way easier. So you're going to want to get a single copy of the Quran that you're going to use always. You're going to use throughout your Quran memorization journey, because our brain has this ability of visually capturing as you're reading. So you're going to want to get one copy of the Quran. Step number 3, set your daily plan according to your capacity. If you're an adult, I'd recommend you start from Baqarah, and if you're a child or you know of a child, then I'd recommend that child starts from Surah An-Nas. Now, how exactly do you actually know your capacity? Well, you can test yourself for say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that's up to a month. During these weeks of testing, you could start off with 1 ayah each day. That's if you're starting from Surah Al-Baqarah. Or you could start off with quarter of a page or even half a page. But highly recommended from me, you start with quarter of a page. Now, here's the main. How do you actually memorize? Well, in a line, capture 5 words visually. Read these 5 words repeatedly 10 to 20 times with the Quran. Then close the Quran and repeat this set of 5 words 10 to 20 times. It's highly recommended 20 times. After that, move on to the next set of 5 words. So after you're done with the line, start from the beginning of that line and repeat 10 times with and without the Quran. Then scale up to quarter of a page. Repeat that quarter of a page 5 to 10 times. That's from the beginning. Step number 4, Alhamdulillah, at this point, well done. You have started. Now, how exactly do you retain it? Muraja'ah. How do you revise it so that you do not forget? Now, you revise your chunk at least thrice daily. So, for example, after adding, say you add around Fajr time, then you would want to revise probably after Asr, before Asr, after Maghrib, before Maghrib, Isha, before, after, or before sleeping. All you have to do is make sure you revise it thrice. Now, step number 5, where exactly can you actually read or memorize the Quran? Well, obviously at your comfort zone. For some people, actually most people, it's at home. You could revise on your bed sitting, on the couch sitting. For some people, it's at the mosque. Now, when revising, you're going to have to focus and concentrate as you're revising. And you could always do your muraja'ah during transit. You could do it in the car, airport, train, as long as basically when you start your Quran memorization, you're going to have to befriend the Quran. And one thing, before we conclude, one thing that you need to know is that it's normal that at the start of your journey you constantly forget. That's really normal. If we don't forget, if we don't forget, we won't even be going back to read the Quran in the first place. So alhamdulillah for the fact that we are forgetting. So please, if you forget or constantly forget, don't take it as a setback, but take it as a motivation. If you've got any questions, comments about Quran memorization, please don't forget to reach out to me via my Instagram page Zainab_Nadada or nadadazainab@gmail.com. Thank you so much.